Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Look, I said I ain't really got no time for lunch date. But before the show, I hit you like a lunch plate. Baby, look so good, got me hard.
What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. Thank God my camera's still working with me and cooperating. But anyway, I'm doing a video today on my tires I got on my truck. They're Mickey Thompson Baja ATZ P3s, which is their hybrid tire. So it's a mix kind of between a mud terrain and an all-terrain. So I'm going to go into detail about the tires a little bit, how they ride, how they sound, how they perform off-road, and give you guys a quick review on them. I'll tell you right now, honestly, buy them. If you guys want them, don't mind spending the extra money for them. They're great tires. I'd love them, and I'd recommend them to anybody. But I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about the tires themselves. So, if you look here at the tires, you can see it's got a big blocky tread on it. Basically, the big blocky tread gives it a more aggressive look. It's also got a fairly aggressive sidewall on it, as you can see. But the big blocky tread, the space between them isn't too large, so that when you're driving on the road, it's still nice and quiet. There is a very, very slight hum to them while you're driving down the road. I run my tires between 40 and 44 psi. It did just start cooling down here in Georgia, so these actually did end up dropping to about 35. The lowest one was at 33. They were starting to get a little bit noisy. I think they start getting noisy around 35 or 36 psi. So running at 40 to 44, where I usually keep them, they do not sound too loud at all. They sound great on the highway. There's a very, like I said, a very, very slight hum, but nothing like you would normally hear with a mud terrain or more aggressive tire. Just so you guys know, these are very expensive tires. You are paying a pretty penny just because it does say Mickey Thompson on it. They are, my set was right around $1,500 mounted, balanced, and aligned. So I think tires themselves were right around $1,300 or $1,400, and then of course the mount, balance, and alignment. But for the price, they're not bad. I have heard that people get upwards of 75,000 miles out of these tires, so that is amazing for an aggressive tire like this. Another thing that is nice is they are a, if I remember correct, a 3-ply tire. Oops, I'm not even pointing the camera. They are a 3-ply tire, if I remember correct, so they are capable of handling a nice load, and if you do drop the air pressure, they'll stay seated. I have dropped these down to about 30 when I was going off-roading. Haven't taken them lower than that. I don't really need the huge contact patch because I don't do anything too crazy with my truck, but the option is there to drop the air down a little bit. And like I said, the sidewalls are nice and thick, so you can load these up and use this as an actual truck still. It's really about it for the tires, honestly. I mean, they're great tires. They haven't let me down. They don't perform as well as a mud tire, obviously, for mud, but they do very well, especially considering how quiet they are on the road. They're way better than any other all-terrain, I believe, that you could really throw on your car. They are technically a hybrid, but with how quiet they are on the road, they're more like an all-terrain as far as noise goes. They're no louder than KO2s. They're quieter than Untitled Trail Grapplers. So I highly recommend them. Trying to think if there's anything else I really need to tell you guys. I don't think there is. They're great tires. They're expensive. Like I said, that's really the only letdown with them, is they are very expensive. But they perform so well and they're so quiet on the road that it's hard to argue with the price. I really do not think there's anything else that I need to tell you guys about the tires. They're just great tires, honestly. I definitely plan on buying them again. I've only got about 5,000, maybe a little bit more miles on them. Oh wait, I got almost 10,000 miles on these tires now. So they haven't. That's 10,000 miles worth of tread wear. You cannot tell. I think these ones came with 18.1 millimeters of tread depth. I don't know how much is left, but it's still well over 15. I can tell that just by looking at it. So I've barely even wore these tires in, honestly, guys. Even with 10,000, yeah, a little bit over 10,000 miles on them, almost 10,000 miles on them. So, if you guys are in the market for tires and you're considering these, I love them. I recommend them to anyone. I don't know how well they would perform on a lighter weight vehicle. From what I've heard is actually the heavier you go, the worse these tires perform. So anything 2500, 250 or bigger, they tend to have some problems just because the vehicle weighs so much. I think these are more well equipped for smaller vehicles and like F-150s and 1500s. I wouldn't recommend putting these on the 35s or 4500 trucks. I don't think they'd be good for that. But if you're looking at smaller vehicles, I would definitely highly recommend these. Compared to no trail grapplers or KO2s, I don't think they're as quiet as KO2s on the road, but I do believe they perform better off-road than the KO2s do. The KO2s are a great tire all around, but I think these are better. They are more expensive, but I think they're better. So anyway, that wraps up my review, guys. Any questions, concerns, leave them down in the comments below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you love the video, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for all the love and support I've gotten so far. I'm almost at 300 subscribers now. I think I'm at 295, which is awesome. This channel's grown a lot this year. Thank you guys. I'm going to keep videos coming now that my camera's back to working properly. And hopefully give you more reviews. I think the next review I do is going to be on the exhaust on my truck and why you should never buy the exhaust I have. Anyway, thank you guys. Stick around for the next one. Like I said, please hit the subscribe button, like button, comment, share, do all that great stuff. Watch for motorcycles while you're driving. It's beautiful outside right now, so make sure that you're keeping an eye out because I know they're out riding. But yeah, that's my review. If you guys liked it, stick around. Thank you.